Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I am in the Toy Room of Insanity with the owner, Count Stankus.
That's right. You guys can check me out here on YouTube, Count Stankus. I review toys, new ones, old ones, do a lot of weird things. My buddy Matthew, Amy, and I are doing new videos now together called the Underworld Collectors. Check it out, a lot of cool stuff. I'm also known for the Toy Room of Insanity, which is where we are right now. Check me out online, Instagram, Facebook, wherever.
Yeah, and I'm going to leave links to all of the Count stuff down below in the description. Stankus really knows his shit as far as toys go. In particular, what do you love the most?
I was raised, you know, in the 80s, born late 70s, so I got a little bit of the 70s and the 80s. Luckily, I got introduced to a lot of different toys because I have an older brother. But I have to say the original Kenner stuff, and of course Mego right here, big time for me. You know, lived through the G.I. Joe, Masters of the Universe, all that stuff. But yeah, Kenner, Star Wars, yeah. Mego, yeah, that's what it is for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's like all the stuff that my generation of kids, because we're a couple years apart, this is the shit that we just beat up and threw away because we were probably 5, 6 years old. Well, today is going to be a little bit of a departure from doing the legitimate toys, and we're going to be talking about the creepy and weird world of knockoffs, bootlegs. And then I also brought in a couple of things that I've purchased. You may have seen some of this stuff in another video I did. As far as like a remixed toy, what I'm talking about is this Gay Empire Stormtrooper toy. Now, this is something I picked up at Designer Con this last year. It's by an artist by the name of Sucklord. And basically what he did was he took a Stormtrooper and built up on his junk. And
he's so lovely.
Yeah, and he just kind of like took some figures.
Did he really?
Just mashed them together. You can find some weird bootleg shit, or not even bootleg stuff, but like crappy kind of knockoffs. Like this robot defender I found for $1 at the dollar store. This thing is a piece of shit. And,
big time.
Yeah,
big time.
Yeah, it was $1, and I saw it there and I thought this was pretty funny, so I had to get it.
What's the other place? Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
They have the shittiest knockoff G.I. Joes on the planet, and they all come with like a freaking shield.
Yep.
They're pieces of shit. They're big time, but I love those things.
But they're fun. It's like you see this stuff, and it's just like fun to look at, you know? For $1, it's like you really can't go wrong. My friend Tommy, he lives in downtown LA, and there's a couple of random stores, and whenever I go down there, I always see what she's got. Now, I picked up these Super Ninjas, which is
what those are modeled after.
The worst Ninja Turtles you could possibly imagine. And then I also, last time I was there, I found these, which are fucking hilarious. And these are the Super Pirate Force.
That's great. I like that.
Basically, you know, just Power Rangers.
Power Rangers, yeah.
The little skull and crossbones on the top of their head. Too funny. You know, and sometimes I'll have people that will come at me and say, "Yo, Ross, I saw something recently, and it just reminded me of you, so I had to get it." Well, one of my clients came into my work, and she brought me this marionette of Mickey Mouse.
Where in the hell did that come from?
This came from Tijuana, Mexico.
Alright.
And apparently, I guess these are very readily available out there, but they're just trashy, knockoff Mickey Mouse with a hat on. The ugliest looking things in the world.
Straight up piece of crap.
Yeah.
But gold.
Gold, yeah.
Golden piece of crap.
Yeah, it's got a hook on the top of it, so I have it like attached in the corner of my room. Next to my music stand. There's also a website that I was going to from time to time called dhgate.com. You ever heard of it?
No.
It's like an eBay in China, but it's all kind of like weird shit, I guess. I don't know. It's just all weird shit. And I bought hockey jerseys, basketball jerseys, and sometimes you get some good shit. Other times you get some garbage, and I got some garbage.
A green Captain America.
A camo Captain America.
Is it?
Yeah, so I got this Captain America figurine that it didn't come in a box or anything. It's like a really terrible paint job. There is a hole in his chest that actually lights up green. So
what the hell? That's great.
One thing about what I like about your channel is like you're always talking about points of articulation and stuff. Well, the points of articulation on this figurine are the feet, so the boots can swivel all the way around, and just at the arms. That's essentially it.
I need one of these.
Yeah, dhgate.com. You really got to search for the worst of the worst when it comes to these guys. You got to go bottom of the barrel, the cheapest you can find. And then the other toy that I got from DHgate last time.
Animated Batman, but what's going on with him? Is he like Matrix?
The Bruce Timm Batman series. This is the Bruce Timm Batman series Batman. And he has, like you said, all these Matrix numbers all over him. One of the horns is crooked. And these points of articulation are basically non-existent. His arms move. and his legs move. And when they were spray painting him, some of the paint stuck to his butt. But I saw it and I thought, shit, I had
Still weird.
Oh yeah, and so my coworker, she went to Mexico recently, and she was walking down the beach, and funny enough, one of my other coworkers brought me one of these from Mexico as well. That was a Superman one.
This is awesome.
So it's this weird kind of mixture of marionette plus a parachute in the back of Captain America. The star is almost, it's very crooked.
What the hell? Is that a sticker around his waist?
It's all stickers. And the arms move, but that's essentially it. It's pretty locked in. Absolutely corny, but it's one of those things that's like a good corny. As far as the extent of knockoff figures go, is my collection. I'm new at this stuff, and I'm not really a huge knockoff collector, although I would love to be.
That's a big hole to go down. It's an awesome hole. If you're a toy collector, there's so much stuff. Motu crap, there's just crap. It's crap.
Funny
for
shit.
Years, since the 70s all the way to now, we're still doing it.
Yeah, it's funny as shit. I love this stuff. Last but not least, the funniest knockoff I've ever picked up was at I was at a Salvation Army in Santa Rosa, and I found this.
How do you knock off a video?
I have no idea. It's a Chinese bootleg of Dumbo. And it is the weirdest, it's the weirdest thing I've seen.
That's some weird crap.
I couldn't say no, it was like 50 cents or whatever.
Gee. Want to see some of my stuff?
Dude, yeah, you got the good
Let's
stuff.
do it, let's do it. So, got a few cool things to show you guys. The first thing is, because we're going to start with the one that's a little bit more, is it a knockoff? It's a knockoff. It is, it isn't. It's a company by the name of Leonard, and they make this thing called the Core Elite figures. These came out back in the 80s when G.I. Joe came out. They've been around forever. Back in the 70s, or the 80s rather, with G.I. Joe, they actually made the G.I. Joe figures look exactly like, pretty much like a G.I. Joe figure. Now they've moved on after years. They're still making these super ass cheap figures. Super cheap. This right here, the Exo Battle Suit. They made a couple of these. This right here, again, just a knockoff crappy G.I. Joe figure size inside there. And this Exo suit, Battle Suit, is freaking hollow on the back. It's cheap as shit. This is like $7 for this. There's no way you're gonna get a G.I. Joe toy for $7.
No.
Let's go on to some stuff that's a little bit more, knockoff. All right, now, earlier we were talking about those weird G.I. Joe figures that's at Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree and Daiso, this cheap ass Japanese dollar place. I have one next to my house here, Daiso or Daiso, I don't know. But I bought these actually at Daiso, but they are at Dollar Tree. This piece of crap, look at the head on that guy. Look at that. Looks like his head is melting. I don't even know. It's not even worth $1. It's not. Like the card art. Comes with all these accessories, is really cool, but the figure is a hunk of shit, and I love it. What the hell is this guy?
He looks like an aqua.
Freaking sad. I'm thinking it's some diver. I don't know.
Weird.
Look at his goggles, or is he a diver? Or...
But he comes with that weird shield too.
Yeah, what the? He comes with the fucking shield. What is this? Another dude. His head looks like it's like been squashed.
Oh
I don't know.
It looks like almost like he has one eye.
Another guy. I don't know. Ninja looking dude.
Oh, these look
He's
really
all right.
bad.
He's all right. Now for the last one. You would think that, if you're going to spend this much time to make a toy, you'd at least get the paint right a little bit. People complain about Hasbro. Look at this.
Like
Look at that.
Oh my god.
It's like they basically just took the brush and went on the All right, so let's move on to the Mego stuff, right? Knockoff Mego, yes.
Now you were explaining to me earlier that these aren't, they're knockoffs, but there was a weird kind of thing that happened in the 70s.
So in the 70s, you got Mego and let's say Kenner. Mego and Kenner wanted to sell their stuff overseas, so they both use a toy company by the name of Pallet Toy that did like Europe and England. So, but in Mexico, unfortunately, Mexico told Kenner and Mego, that's what they told them. The toys, you want your toys here, you guys want to make money off of us, we're going to make the toys. So, unfortunately, I don't know about now, but back then, definitely for sure, if you made toys in Mexico, they are knockoffs, all of them. That's just, they were cheap-ass, piece of crap figures, but we love them to death. So, Mego got the same thing, so here is a Mexican version made by an actual toy company from Mexico called Lily Letty.
Oh yeah.
And here is the Lily Letty Batman. Piece of crap. But it's awesome, and they stole some of the stuff. I mean, the actual body, if I were to take off the clothes, the body is just awful. But the cape is like garbage bag material.
Yeah.
It's a full-on piece of crap. So he's cool.
And Lily Letty also was the company that was making the Star Wars figurines too back in the day.
The Star Wars figures that they did were actually the same ones that Kenner did, but they made them down there, and they made them really shitty. Yeah. I think their molds bled over a little bit. You can see the creases on the figures, and yeah, it was pretty bad. Here's Spidey, crappy Spider-Man, with the shitty outfit he has.
So
check out
awesome.
the back of him.
So funny. I love that spider suit.
Yeah. Spider-Man with his jacked up head. I'm going to show you guys one more. This is Shazam, or Captain Marvel. We're not going to get in that argument, but it's Shazam. All right, Shazam. Here he is with his very bright-ass yellow garbage bag cape and shitty head sculpt with felt around his waist and his cuffs, right?
That fucking cape is hilarious.
And these shitty boots that are pretty much like the original Mego ones, but they're not. They're pretty shitty. But I love this guy. He's felt, man. He's the felty Shazam. Yes. Felty Shazam. Can we see one more? Here's the shitty. There's this guy. I don't know. He's going to a party or something. This is Robin. Super bright, dark red, velvety ass top. Yeah, with his
definitely not
bright
the boy
ass.
Wonder. He's definitely Wonder Boy. It's a Wonder Boy.
Again, he's got his garbage bag. Frickin'
Shazam cape. Yeah, same cape Shazam.
It's like almost the same. A little different, a little shorter. But yeah. Yes, you love it, don't you? Knockoffs.
Good stuff.
Great world.
Now, do you guys know anything about knockoffs? And if you do, leave a comment down below. And also, if you guys know of any places where you can buy really shitty knockoffs, at some certain point in time...
The border.
Oh, yeah. Man. Yeah, that's where that Rico the Rat came from. But yeah, if you guys know of any other like sites or anything, or any like places that you have locally where you can grab some weird knockoff toys, let me know in the comment section below. Make sure that you subscribe and check out Count Stankus' YouTube channel. Yes. It's fucking awesome. I did a theme song for the Underworld Collectors.
Yep.
He's got an amazing toy collection of anything from Megos to Lord of the Rings figurines to that original Alien. This Toy of Insanity is fantastic. Star Wars figurines, He-Man, dope shit.
Yep.
Alright guys, so leave a comment on this video, give it a thumbs up, share if you know any other toy collectors that are interested in this stuff, because that would be awesome. And always remember to be kind, rewind. We'll fucking see you in the next one.
That's right.
Piss!
Passion splatter on the afternoon asphalt. Victims are picking out information. Family members, hideous diagnosis. Shattering of your supposed sanity.
Quarter land my doop doops.